kann ich mir... Oh, das ist von der... Dings, das... Hm. Komischerweise kann ich nicht alles öffnen. Oder ich muss im richtigen Winkel dazu stehen. Lass mal sehen, was wir gefunden haben. Bücher. Elfenmesser. Das hilft ja alles nichts, ne? Sollte nicht unbedingt so lange da sein. Na gut. Komisch, dass keiner seine Tür zumacht. Ich meine, wenn man einen Riegel von innen hat, dann kann man auch schwerlich die Tür von außen zumachen. So Dinger sind, finde ich immer komisch. Kommt man nicht ran. Naja. Das Schöne bei diesen Zwergenhäusern ist, du hast keine Ahnung, wie groß die innen drin sind. So. Manche sind groß, manche sind klein. Auf jeden Fall interessant. Was ich ein bisschen komisch finde, ist, dass mich keiner davon abhält, hier irgendwas zu nehmen.
You play dice?
Aye, us two and the Smith's apprentice.
And that's it?
In Vergen, there's also the headman, Cecil Burden, and the innkeeper. But they won't play unless you prove your worth. Which you could by beating us.
Oh ja.
Show me what you can do.
Me first.
Kein Problem. Glücksspiel. 2 Sechsen. Ja, 2 Dreien. Und 3 Zweien. 3 Zweien hat er. Versuchen wir es. Oh, das sieht gut aus. 3 Fünfen. Am Arsch. Okay. Nein, ich habe genug Kohle, kein Problem.
Care to roll a few?
Oh. Ich glaube, ich muss nicht unbedingt. 2 Sechsen, 3 Vieren. You win. Nicht
Give me a
schlecht.
chance to win it back.
Defeat another player.
Care for a game of dice?
Der Innkeeper. 2 Dreien. 2 Dreien, 2 Fünfen. Versuchen wir es nochmal. Eine 4. Der rollt komplett neu. Riskant.
I'd like a rematch.
Okay. Holen wir uns den Innkeeper.
Clad in hues of green, amidst shrubs he's seen, crouching on legs bent, catching flies.
Oh, ist das ein anderer Weg zum... Das Inn war doch hier. Gehen wir zum Innkeeper. Wir haben ja sonst nichts zu tun. Das Event... Ich weiß nicht, wann das anläuft, aber erstmal haben wir ja noch Zeit für den Innkeeper.
Business or rest?
Rest. And maybe some trading.
Ah, welcome. How can I help you?
I'd like to play dice poker.
So, shall we play now?
Als ob die das dann direkt wüssten, weißt du? 2 Einsen, 3 Einsen. 3 Dreien. Ich brauche ein Vierling, um das zu bieten. Shit. Julus war... Oh, der hat auch noch 2... Ja.
I won!
I'll want.
How can I...
I'd like to play dice.
Auf geht's. Zwei Dreien. 2 Vieren. Kann es versuchen. So zuversichtlich ist er nicht. 3 Dreien. Jetzt hat er natürlich dann... You win. Cool.
You won.
I'll take my coin, please.
You're too good for me. Try the head man, Cecil Burden.
Might do just that.
Pokerface. Harp your traps, and so he did. Ach so, ja, das war... Gehen wir mal raus und gucken, wo der Kerl ist. Bin mal gespannt. Kann ich den nicht sehen? Oh, der Schmied. Ja, das Schmiedesymbol überdeckt das wahrscheinlich.
Hello, Witcher.
Hier komme ich auch durch.
There goes the...
Strangers, more strangers.
It's a waste of words.
Ich bin auf der falschen Ecke, oder? Oh, ich bin in die falsche Richtung gelaufen. Natürlich bin ich in die falsche Richtung gelaufen. Hä? Was? Nein, eigentlich nicht. Ach, ich bin da quer gelaufen. Okay. Meine Schuld. Falsch gelaufen. Ach, der Schmied ist noch...
I wouldn't mind a close.
I'd like to play dice.
No, go. I'll play you once I know you've beaten the innkeeper and Cecil.
I remember you were shite at working the pickaxe. Swung it like a woman.
Ich wollte schon sagen, irgendwo war da was falsch. Der Schmied ist der Beste. Dann wollen wir mal sehen, ob wir den finden. Keine Ahnung, wo ich hier überhaupt hinlaufe. Da ist er. Dann sollte ich wohl doch...
Don't try it.
Naja, querlaufen. Und gucken, ob ich hier rauskomme. Oh, hier geht's zur höheren. Ah, Okay. Hm. Wie ist denn jetzt hier? Falscher Teil. Das ist doch. Okay. Wohnung nehme ich an. Durchgang zu irgendwas. Oh. Natürlich bringt mich das zum Event.
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. There was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse, an old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news. The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes. But I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, my lady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war. Ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pfft. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
it's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well,
How many?
we dwarves are near 200. But don't judge us by our number.
1,000 peasants will come, though you'll get no precise count.
My lords?
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5 to 1 against us. What think you of that?
We are
Machbar.
few, they are many. But we have our walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria.
We have something better. Jorvith's elves. Scoia'tael.
Jetzt gucken sie alle böse.
Gentlemen, I give you Jorvith.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers, here they are. I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves. But even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon. He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the Northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf. Treason runs in his veins.
He's been fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Yorvith to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadwenny for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Yorvith stays.
Bloody hell. Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye. Nay.
You killed my men, elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwin's doom, aye!
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
Alles klar. Oh.
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
Okay, das ist natürlich...
She ceased casting spells.
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speaking, I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
Oh.
Use Letho right now.
Oh Gott, ja, lass den König bringen.
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the Immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
The nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is required. Kings issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common blood, the strength of their genes remains great. I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body how to rid itself of the poison.
You'll have her drink human blood.
No, I shall inject it directly into her heart.
Läuft.
Where will we find immortals?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The Immortelle will help restore them.
Okay.
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe, who succeeded in cultivating the roses, enjoyed great respect.
Times have changed.
As have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find.
Okay.
What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadour is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
All right, all right. Let's forget the rings. I need a vast quantity
Alles
of
klar.
power, no matter the source. Find something.
An immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic sounds like a fairy tale.
A poor one at that. No prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be inevitable. May I count on your help, Geralt?
You may. What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle, and maybe you'll learn something.
In that case, I shall search for the poisoner.
Klingt gut. So, wir haben jetzt eine Menge neue. Damit habe ich keine Einwände. War Council ist vorbei. Na toll. Habe ich ja gut geschafft. So, jetzt können wir noch ein Level aufsteigen. Haben wir hier. Nehmen wir nochmal plus 100 Vitality. Oh ne, haben wir schon, okay. Vielleicht. Nicht das, was wir brauchen. Vielleicht hier was. Ach stimmt, ich hatte ja noch den genommen. So, ja, ich mache jetzt... Okay. Ich mache jetzt eine kurze Pause. Und wir sehen uns dann in der nächsten Folge. Ciao.